In the early 1800s, Southern Africa was a landscape of small clans, scattered, vulnerable, and constantly on edge. Then one man rose from almost nothing, and within a few years, everything changed. Kingdoms disappeared. Warfare evolved. Fear spread across the land. His name was Shaka Zulu, and his rise would reshape an entire region through power, innovation, and brutality. Shaka wasn't born into power, he was born into rejection. As the illegitimate son of a Zulu chief, he and his mother were cast out. Imagine growing up without status, without protection, in a world where strength meant survival. That kind of beginning doesn't just shape a person, it hardens them. Shaka learned early. If you don't have power, you become vulnerable. As a young man, Shaka joined the army of a powerful leader. This is where everything changed. He didn't just fight, he observed. He studied how battles were won, and more importantly, how they were lost. Then he began to rethink everything. Traditional warriors fought from a distance. Shaka changed that. He introduced a short stabbing spear, designed for close combat. He trained his soldiers to move faster, strike harder, and fight with discipline. Think of it like turning a group of fighters into a machine. When the opportunity came, Shaka didn't hesitate. He took control. And once he did, he began to build something far bigger than a tribe. He built a kingdom. But this wasn't leadership based on negotiation. It was control. Absolute control. Clans were absorbed. Opponents were crushed. Resistance was not tolerated. What started as survival was becoming domination. Shaka didn't just lead armies. He reinvented war. He introduced new battle formations. Most famously, one that surrounded enemies like a tightening circle. No escape, no mercy. Soldiers were trained under extreme discipline. Failure was not an option. Imagine a system where every movement is calculated. Every mistake is punished. It created one of the most feared military forces of its time, but it came at a cost. As Shaka's power grew, so did the darkness of his rule. Fear became a tool. Entire communities were displaced. Those who resisted were eliminated. And after the death of his mother, his behavior became even more extreme. Strict mourning laws were enforced. People were punished harshly for breaking them. It was no longer just about building a kingdom. It was about control through fear. But history is rarely simple. Shaka's campaigns caused massive disruptions across the region. Communities fled. Conflicts spread. This period of upheaval changed Southern Africa forever. Some remember him as a military genius. Others, as a ruler whose methods brought suffering. Both can be true. In the end, the story of Shaka Zulu isn't just about one man. It's about transformation. How someone rises from nothing and changes everything around them. But also, how power, when pushed too far, can reshape the world in ways no one can fully control. Because history doesn't just remember strength, it remembers impact.